One of the most powerful ways any content creator can make powerful connection with your audience is to use storytelling in your content. It's one of the most fundamental ways that one human being connects with another. It's that big of a deal. Now the master framework for any story goes like this. A story is where a character wants something, overcomes the conflict to get it, and experiences transformation as the result. This is a master framework that fits any story that you will ever tell. I've been looking for ways where it does apply. I haven't found any yet. If you know one, let me know. Now this framework can expand or contract depending on the length of whatever piece you are doing. Whether it's a monthly season TV series or whether it's something as small as one of those 15-second commercials on YouTube that you can skip. The good news is shorter your content, the more these frameworks bring down. You use those fewer ideas, those 3 words of design conflict and transformation or change. And really, if you had to use only one word to talk about what storytelling is, that's one right here, change. And this is the key to a never-ending source of story ideas. Talk about things that change and then connect those two different ideas in your content. Thoughts, feelings, ideas, memories, people, whatever you want. Now trend tends to break down into two main areas, external and internal. External is usually easy to show because it's something that happens on the outside. Usually you can see it. Something there and now and is not. Something start here and end up there. Something like that. The flip side to this is external change doesn't tend to make a lot of emotional or mental connection with people because it's just exterior. It's just on the outside. What people really identify with is that the second area of change is the internal change, and that's where the good stuff happens because it talks about how people change on the inside, in their heads, in their hearts, and their minds, and that where on the attachment comes from. My family and I are in Omaha, Nebraska. We are in process of moving from the Los Angeles to our new home. I did a video about that. You can check it out there. I lived in Omaha a couple different times over my life. First when I was in kindergarten and first grade. So I was a little kid, and then also my first couple years college, and one of my favorite places in Omaha is right here is the old market. The old market is part of downtown that used to be old office and warehouses, and now it's all updated. And it's there's cool loft and restaurant. including the very first coffee shop I ever went to. I was out with some friends, and I had never been to a coffee shop before. And I went in this place and looked at the sign, and I didn't recognize anything. I have no idea. The only thing I recognized was the word espresso. I pointed to the sign and I said, I will have that. And the person behind the sign said, you sure? I said yes. So, 20 minutes later, I sipped down my sort of espresso, and I was passing off the words. And my friends were looking at me and said, dude, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I am.